Hello, collective. I'm gonna wait for a few on here so we can get started. Hello, collective. Welcome to the live. I'm waiting for a few people to get on here so we can start the message. Let me know in the comment section a little later if you all want me to go live a little bit more. I've been trying to wait for the platform to grow. Let me know if you can hear me as well. I have like my headphones on, so I don't know if you can hear me. Let me know. Can you hear me in the comment section, please? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Good, good, good. I'm glad. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get started with this read. I hope you all are doing well. Thank you all for your support. Stay blessed. Okay, so we have, oh Lord, we have the Four of Swords out here. I'm going to put it a little closer. And then we, oh my gosh, the Page of Wands followed by the Page of Cups. So we have someone that's overcoming either some type of illness or there is a plan to go over something that just was not making sense. This keeps coming up in my reading. So obviously there's something going on behind the scenes that is being reevaluated. It seems like someone was confident in the past that they could steal something, they could do something, get away with something, but there has been something put in place where everything that this person provided or said is being reevaluated. The truth is being seen about someone. You're showing up here as someone extremely genuine. Okay, someone very authentic, someone eccentric. You are the truth. There is some type of news you can expect to be hearing. This could be something that people have been trying to interfere with behind the scenes, and things are being looked over, right? Someone here may have gotten sick. It says someone was trying to cause you some type of mental conflict. Someone has been doing a lot behind the scenes to interfere with your stability and things like that. And everything they planned for you ended up coming back to hunt them in the behind. Someone was guided to see things from a higher perspective. Apparently, they didn't listen. So they're trapped in something they cannot get out of. Someone may be facing something legal, some legal issues because of actions they took behind the scene. Or someone could just be mentally trapped, or someone is trapped in the past, right? And this person is having a horrible ending. This is something that was long coming, right? So this is something that could have been avoided. It's almost as though the universe, spirit, had been guiding someone to put an end to something. It's like you're stealing from someone. You do it the first time, spirit says, cut it out. Don't do that again. You're a little nervous about it, but then you try your luck again. You go and steal a little bit more. Spirit said, I've warned you. And spirit eyebrow is raised up at you. And it's like, I've been telling you, don't do that. And then you get comfortable doing it over and over. But because nothing is happening immediately, you think you are getting away with it until the big shebang, the big bang happens. And now this person is experiencing an ending. This is something that's going to be life changing for them. Someone here may be passing away with the fact that we have the Four of Swords followed by the Death card. Someone is literally passing away. We don't want to speak that into existence for anyone, but it looks like that's exactly what's happening. Something that could have been avoided. For some of you, there's someone that is passing away that may have put you in a will. And whatever it is they left to you, people have been trying to block you from receiving. And this is a group collaboration that has been doing this. It's almost as though people feel entitled to something that belongs to you. People has been like painting some type of narrative, right? Behind the scenes. There could be like a Scorpio in here. We have the Death card out here. You know, Scorpio is life and death, regeneration, rebirth. So there is a Scorpio involved in here. You could be the Scorpio. It could be someone else in this situation that is a Scorpio that may have caused you this loss. Person experiencing the loss, but someone was guided to see things from a higher perspective. It's either that someone is surrounded by a group of friends that are not healthy for them, and they were told to separate themselves from those people. They didn't listen. Yes, someone is going through an ending. There's a couple that's going through an ending. And this is a couple that have been putting in quite a lot of energy, a lot of work to cause some type of manipulation behind the scenes, and it is not going in their favor. There could be a Queen of Wands in this energy or in this couple, or you could be the Queen of Wands that this couple was going up against, causing you all of these chaotic instances. Some of these situations they created for you, you may not have aware of it, but there is something that they did that kind of brought in. It was like the cherry on top, right? The feather that broke the camel's back is what's happening. So this couple could be going through like a divorce, or the masculine is just leaving the situation, maybe a little bit overbearing for him. It's almost as though he's with a feminine energy that he's seeing that is not fruitful for him, right? So he may be walking away from this person, trying to start brand new. Maybe someone wants to come to worship you. We don't know. I'm not going to speak that, because if someone is coming out of a marriage or a relationship, the last thing you want is for them to come to worship you. People need to take time to heal. So Queen of Wands, you have some type of justice coming in for your favor. Karma is in your favor, right? Things are moving in the right direction for you, and someone, it's because they were involved in causing you some type of blockage. I had the sun at the bottom of my deck, which means that your pathway is clear, is illuminated. The truth is being seen. Whatever it is you are working on, whatever belongs to you, it will be given to you because it belongs to you, right? Someone is having nightmares because of something they did to a Queen of Cups. There's a Queen of Cups in here as well that is experiencing some type of ending, and this is based on the action she took against you. This could have been someone pretending to be something, or someone that stole something from you. For some of you, this is like a Queen of Cups that may have interfered with some type of connection, maybe a work opportunity. Cups may have spoken ill of you to them, and the person decided not to give you the opportunity, but spirit still worked in a way where this opportunity was secure for you. So it could be taken away from this Queen of Cups and you're the rightful person, or this Queen of Cups never did receive this opportunity because the energies just did not match. There is a King of Cups in here. So if you yourself are showing up here as a Queen of Cups and there's a King of Cups in here, it could mean that someone in here is your match. There's a masculine in here that struggles with confidence issues. So this could have been someone that maybe has some type of romantic interest in you, but they didn't have enough confidence to bring this to your attention. So this could have been someone, let's say if you work with them, they could have been watching you from a distance. Maybe this is someone that will probably stand by the side of the wall and just watch you walk by. Every time you walk by, their heart drops and things like that. So this is someone that like was head over heels about you. But there could have been people, maybe families and friends, telling this person that you were not a good person to be with, you're not a good match. It's like this person saw the truth about you, but because their family members and friends spoke ill of you, they decided not to come forward to you, and so they were easily manipulated. The King of Cups, there are people that are loving, right? Very genuine. They are dreamers. But when their emotions are not balanced, they don't have control of their emotions, they can be easy to manipulate, right? But this person is having some type of forward movement. They're taking charge of their life. Karma is moving in their favor. They're wanting to come towards you. They may be putting an end to a chapter in their life. Maybe they're separating themselves from their family members and things like that, or this toxic dynamic that they've been a part of. The fact that the truth is being revealed to them. So this Queen of Cups per se that he has been with, because she has some type of ending, or he's putting something to an end with her, he's able to move forward, right, and bring balance into his life. This person may want to reach out to you to have some type of closure with you. So just be on the lookout for that. You can expect to hear from someone in your past. This masculine could have a few female family members that are just a little bit more too involved in his life, and he tends to listen to them a little bit too much as well. It's like he doesn't have a voice of his own, and that can be really destructive. And it doesn't seem like the women in his family give him any type of good and logical advice. It's like they're there to lead him astray. They don't want him in any type of genuine connections, especially if you are someone who is intuitive, someone who is guided by force. You see the truth for what it is. You can see through people a mile away. These types of women do not want you around their brother, causing whoever this is because they know you are going to expose certain things to them that they don't want you knowing. So this King of Cups is closing a chapter with this Queen of Cups that has ending coming to her. He may want to present you with some type of new beginning. It could be in love, in friendship, in business, but there is going to be some type of offer made to you from this masculine so that you two can move on to calmer waters. This person wants to fix things with you. So for some of you, this could be someone from your past, and for a lot of you, this is someone you've never met before. So this is going to be a new connection. Just that this person from a distance, maybe someone was intimidated by you, whoever they were with before, and this person has been doing a lot of things to kind of smear your character to this King of Cups. But this person is ending their connection with this Queen of Cups in order to move forward. I will say if someone like this is coming towards you, actually, whenever someone new is coming towards you, make sure you ask 10,000 questions because you don't want to jump out of the hot pot just to jump into the fire. You want to make sure that whoever you are connecting with is someone genuine, right? So that's what it is. This person has a lot of passion for you, but be mindful. This is someone with this kind of passion. It can die off very easily because the Knight of Wands people are, I'm not going to say men because women can be in their energy too, but these are men and women who passion don't last forever for you. So they can be in love with you one minute, and then the next minute they see another pretty woman, another woman with that's a little bit more stable, and they want to be with her. So their passion is beautiful, not sturdy, it's not long lasting. It's a little bit of an immature offer. Sometimes someone is very passionate though about taking actions to come to worship that they can have some type of closure with you and move forward. They're hoping that things can be balanced out between the two of you so you can move on with your lives and things like that. Someone wants to have a family with you. This person didn't take things seriously in the past. They may have been, putting things on the back burner. It's like something is brought to their attention, and instead of them addressing it, paying attention to it, they decided, well, you know what, and she doesn't really look like she's my type, or maybe I'm overthinking. I might be jumping the boat on this one. So I don't think so. Maybe my family is right that she's not genuine, she's not true, she's not loving. Maybe I'm overthinking it. So he didn't really pay you any attention like he was supposed to, or he was second guessing himself. But now this person is deciding to move forward with their life, right? This Queen of Cups that has an ending coming, regardless of what's going on in this woman's life, she's still focused on you, right? She still wants to bring you some type of ending. She still wants to manipulate this masculine into thinking that he will be making the wrong decision and coming towards you with this, whatever that may be. So she's very determined to block this connection, this collaboration from coming together and from coming into being, right? Excuse me, two of my cards just fell. Okay, so we have, wow, the Five of Cups in the reverse, and then we have the Two of Wands that fell out in the reverse. Yeah, someone is overcoming a loss. So you see this King of Cups here. Him reuniting with you is going to lead to some type of healing for the two of you. This person could have lost quite a lot dealing with this group and this woman as well. This could have been someone he was married to, and this connection is coming to an end. It may have cost him a lot, or this is what they were planning to do, was cause him a lot of money, steal from him and things of that nature. But as you can see, he's recovering and he's taking himself from this situation with this toxic family dynamic that maybe he was not aware was a toxic family dynamic. Someone here is being seen as ingenuine, excuse me. So the truth is being seen about this person. There will be no offer being presented to them because their true colors are shining like a rainbow. Okay, so they can no longer hide who they are. It's just not selling anymore, right? The math is just not mathing anymore. People are over it, and so is this masculine. It's like someone, and I keep being drawn to this Queen of Cups. It's like people are seeing this woman for exactly who she is. People are seeing her as like a joke, right? She's immature. She doesn't take things serious. She's mentally unstable, emotionally unstable. So people are seeing her for exactly who she is, and they're just kind of over it. So the she wanted to curse this person, she cannot because he's taking charge of his life and moving forward. It's like she has some type of diabolical plan for this masculine, and it's just not happening. That's really sad and pathetic, right? Something being illuminated has led to justice for you. I was just drawn to that. It's bringing balance into your life. Karma is moving in your favor, whereas in your enemies that you never probably even knew about, things are now going in your favor. And this is helping you move on with your life. I don't even think you're looking for closure from people. More so is that you're just moving forward with your life. Someone here could be traveling towards you, or you could end up traveling, because I see in the world card. So someone could be moving from somewhere to come closer to you, or vice versa. You could end up moving and going towards to another location. But when whoever is traveling, after they reach their destination, there's going to be an offer that's presented. I'm also getting that this King of Cups is the one doing the traveling. Which is not that big of a deal, but it was brought to my attention. So maybe I'm not understanding why it was brought to my attention right now, but I'll understand it later. But this King of Cups is seeing the truth about his family. Yeah, there's an institution here. It could be a code or a coven. They can no longer hide who they are. It's like these people have been walking around with a mask, right? But the mask has been taken off. It's like someone was very persistent on keeping this front, keeping this mask, and someone literally went in and said, "Give me that. Take that freaking mask off. I don't want to see it anymore. Like, I know the truth about you." That's exactly what happened with this institution, this couple, whoever it is. It's that people see them for exactly who they are. They cannot hide anymore. They cannot lie anymore. It's almost as though for a while, these people, like, they will be caught in one lie. And then when you bring that lie to them, they will tell another lie to cover the lie before, right? And they've done that so long that they're in like a loop now. So there's no more lies to tell. So they cannot fool anyone, right? There is an institution in here. With the fact that the Hierophant is out here means that there's something going on with an institution that has been putting in an effort to block someone's forward movement. There's something in here about a whole group of people coming together against one person, and they've been working overtime to do this. Some of these people are like creating fake profiles to watch people. If let's say you have a social media platform, these people are creating fake profiles to stalk you online and things like that. They'll even like come under your videos and post comment comments on there and things like that. They want you second guessing yourself, basically. They want you in that two of swords mindset where you're unsure of yourself and things of that nature, and it's just not going that way. Someone in here is wanting to flee this situation, someone within this institution. Obviously, a whole institution cannot just jump boat and flee to another country, but there's something here where someone is like the head of this organization, this cult, whatever it is wanting to flee to another country to get away from the consequences of their actions and things like that, and it's just not happening. There is a sector of this institution that would like to move on to calmer waters with you, so they want to fix things. So someone from this institution or someone from the courts may be approaching you with the truth. So they may bring a document to you. Maybe your messages are being interfered with in some way, shape, or form. So someone may come physically to you to bring you some type of news, bring something to your attention. And these people are watching to see what's going to happen and come up with plans on how they can interfere with you receiving this message. Let's say if they see someone coming to you from the courts or whatnot, they will end up doing something malicious, maybe try to cause an accident or try to intimidate this person so that they don't come towards you. This is what these types of people do, but it's not going to work with the Ace of Swords out here. The truth will still be revealed. Someone here is living in a lot of fear and anxiety because of things they did. There could be like a law enforcement character in here. It could be a PI, a judge, police officer, whatever. One of these people misused their power to give people access to something they should not have access to. People have been doing quite a lot of illusion, whether it's identity theft, of stuff that this group has been doing behind the scenes to seal some type of picture that just was not sticking and it was never meant to stick. It's like people have sealed their own fate. It's like every action they were taking against you to get you caught up in something, it only led to them being caught up in whatever it was they were setting up. Because it's like, let's say, I've used this example before in one of my readings. It's like someone steals a check at a company, right? And they're make it seem as though you wrote this check out or something like that. But then when the organization decides to file charges for the stolen money and you all go to court, it said two and two are not adding up because you left the company on a specific date, but the date that is on the check, you wouldn't have been there. Something like that, right? Or it could be something that has to do with an inheritance where maybe people force your signature on a document, right? And now they are being cut up because things are being re-examined. It's like it says someone wanted you to appear as someone who was a lunatic and incapable of taking care of yourself or managing some type of resource. But then the court is doing their own research and seeing that things are not what these people have been saying, right? Or there could be a PI in here that's deciding to do things the right way and he's realizing that he effed up really bad. And he may have sent some type of official letter in the past that made it seem like the whole group was right about you. But then the truth is coming out that this whole group was not right about you. They were lying. And now balance has to be brought into this situation. Someone in here could end up losing their security access and things like that because they abused that, right? Violating your privacy and things like that. It's that people went through an extensive length to create some type of scenario and story plot line that just was not sticking. It's almost as though someone accusing like a queen of cups of being a murderer or something, and this woman every day and she's in la la land. She doesn't really cause a fight with anyone, doesn't pick a fight with anyone, kind of stays in her own little world, daydreaming about life, her future, her family, and things like that. And then someone comes out of the woodworks and says, oh, she murdered someone. And then, in the karmic world, how things work, they all get together to further this narrative that this Queen of Cups did murder someone, but it's not the truth. Now you have to go to court and prove that this Queen of Cups murdered someone when she was never even in the proximity of where the murder took place. It's something ridiculous like that that's going on. And these people just can't hide it anymore. They've been walking around with a mask for a very long time. And because they cannot anymore, this is why this Five of Cups is out here in the reversal position. They can't hide themselves anymore. These people were like the jack of all trades for a second there when it came to you, because you had like people in this group that were responsible for carrying out certain acts, right? So maybe one person was responsible for getting on your videos if you are a content creator, for commenting, oh, this is whack, this video sucks, she doesn't know how to do this, he doesn't know how to do this, he dresses very poorly, I don't know how he's a fashion designer, blah blah blah. And then you would have someone that was there to spam call you and things like that and pretend like they were with like a credit bureau or something. Or you would have someone that was responsible for doing the spell work. They may hire someone overseas. So then when they call you and you answer, there's someone on the other end repeating spell works and things like that to get you in a place where they can control you, put you under some type of spell work, but it's not working. So they had people for every task that they needed done. But regardless of everything they've been doing for so long, you are still out here free and ladder-gagging, moving on about your life like nothing ever happened. And this is how Source had it. Oh, I said Source, and then the Temperance card came out. So you best believe that you are protected. Archangel Michael is definitely protecting you. And this offer that is meant to be yours, your Ace of Pentacles, is definitely secure. It is well protected. You will receive it. Just think of this little stagnation as your protection, because this was a beautiful period where Spirit was revealing a lot to you about different characters in your life. So you possibly lost connection with a lot of people you would have never thought that you would lose connections with, right? So let's say you've been friends with someone, let's say for maybe 25 years, and you thought this person would never do this to me, they would never betray me, just for you to find out that yes, indeed they would, and then you end up losing connections with that person. This is one of those scenarios, and it's so disheartening. Like, you have family members, friends, enemies, frenemies, all types of people, co-workers that are in this plot, this manipulation, and a lot of them are about to be living in regret, because things are just not going the way they thought it would. They're being forced to sit down because this truth is being revealed. Someone can no longer manipulate anyone. They cannot manipulate their partner. They cannot manipulate this institution, the courts. They cannot manipulate their friends, their frenemies, whatever it is we want to call them. The time for manipulation is over, and someone is throwing a fit. It's like someone wanted what belonged to you, but they cannot have it. There is someone in here who it's that when you receive what is due to you, they are losing everything. So they may have paid people to act on their behalf, right? To block you from receiving this inheritance. And maybe they didn't tell people that that's why they were paying them to block your forward movement, because it's that someone comes and offer you $10,000 and it's like, make sure she doesn't get this, or make sure you say this about her. And you may be wondering, like, why am I saying that about her again? Because it's not true. But you see the $10,000, you said, shoot, I get $10,000 just for lying on someone? Heck yeah. And then you end up taking it. So you don't even know you're in competition with someone for your inheritance. But because they know they don't even stand a chance against you, they have to pay people to block you from receiving this inheritance, because the moment you get your hand on their inheritance, their life is over. They no longer have access to unlimited resources. And it all has to do with this Ace of Pentacles. I've shuffled my deck a few times, and this Ace of Pentacles still keeps coming out. So this has something to do with an Ace of Pentacles. This is what these people are blocking you from receiving, but your message is still coming in however way source decided that you are going to receive it. So these people could be blocking your messages, text messages, email, phone calls, and things like that to block you from receiving a message. But it's more than likely you're not meant to receive it that way. So source is going to get creative to make sure that you receive this, because this is going to help you bring balance into your life. And this has something to do with your bloodline as well, with the fact that this angel card, this temperance card keeps coming out. So this is going to help you bring healing to your bloodline, right? I keep forgetting the word that I want to use. Let me think about it for a second. This is going to help you. What is Thank you. It's going to help you restore your bloodline, because this could be something that belonged to your ancestors in a past lifetime, and it is being given to you because they worked extremely hard for this. It could be that for some of you, your ancestors, your bloodline had an agreement with this specific bloodline where this gift is coming from, and the people in this lifetime may not be aware, and that's why maybe this person that was passing away left you this inheritance, because it has some type of soul tie to it between you and them, right? But they don't realize it, the ones that are still here, and this is why they're trying to block it and don't realize that this is your spiritual inheritance. It is meant for you, right? The fact that this masculine or whoever this is that's paying people to block you from receiving this opportunity should let you know that they don't even have any spiritual gifts, any type of inheritance from the Most High, because whenever you have to pull tricks and things like that, you have to pay people to block something, that means that it's not a blessing. That is something that you are stealing, okay? And a lot of the times when you have to go through all those loops and hoops to get things, that means that you are just getting yourself cursed, right? You are not being blessed, you are being cursed, because every action you are taking is leading to a tower for you. Someone has an immediate ending coming for them that they don't understand. I mentioned in one of my readings that I did see a masculine that was getting fired from a company, and this person was making pretty good money. This was like 6 figures that this person was making, and they got fired from this job. Someone was on their last leg and just didn't take heed to stop coming up against you. Yes, there is someone in here that has to do with the authority, either the courts. Someone in here could be a police officer, a PI, CIA, FBI, DEA, whatever we want to call him, right? There is someone in here that is laying down the law. They don't care anymore. Someone may just be over all of this chaos, this stagnation. It's that we've done all of this to block this person. We're still not able to. We're still having to give them what belongs to them. So I'm tired. I want to put this to an end. I'm kind of over it. So this person is possibly going to be reaching out to you in some way, shape, or form to bring balance into this situation. It's like they're frustrated with you because you won't just sit down. It's like they thought, because you are, let's say maybe you're a star seed or you're a queen of cups. they assume that they could just, push you around. You were just going to roll over. If they try to bring you endings and things of that nature, you were just going to take the beating, roll over, and just stay down. But you, for some reason, keep getting up, and it's frustrating these people. They're throwing a fit behind the scenes. They don't want you talking. They don't want you breathing. They don't want you walking about. They don't want you seeing and things like that. But these are all the things that are happening, right? And this is pissing these people up because they know the more people see you, the more truth that's going to be revealed. And this is what these people are trying to avoid. And it's not going in their favor. This PI is embarrassed, right? He's extremely embarrassed because he did something that he was not supposed to do. It's like, and he doesn't have to be a PI. This would just be someone that should know better. This is someone that should know better than to not do what it is that they did. And so they're going through some type of frustration. They may be experiencing some type of loss because they still have to come towards you with this news, right? This person needs a lot of strength to come towards you because they are supposed to be wise enough to know. Like someone didn't respect their badge, their license, whatever it is PIs have, honey, I don't know. And I'm not about to tell you a lie. Someone here did not respect their badge enough to not let money persuade them into doing the wrong thing. Okay, so this is where they are. They have to bring balance into this situation, or each and every person in here is going to keep experiencing loss after loss until balance is brought into this situation, right? But someone here is passing away. My eyes keep getting drawn to that death card, this destroyer card. Someone is passing away, or someone could be sick. Someone in here, because this story keeps coming out, someone in here has some type of disease that they've been passing on to other people. One of my last read that I did, this showed up in there. There's a masculine that has some type of disease that he's been passing on to other people. And I don't know if he's unaware, but with the stage that this disease is at, it's impossible that he did not know. So this could just be someone that is just really spiteful, hateful, knows that he's passing away. So he's just giving this to any and everyone. So this could be a community of people that have something that they don't know that they have. And they're passing it on to each other without knowing it. But this masculine, he is experiencing some type of ending himself, and this is like karma playing out for him. This is someone that's going to end up passing away from this disease that he has, and this is something he got from laying with multiple women and things like that. For some of you, this could have been like a masculine that was trying to paint a picture of like you give them this disease, even though you don't have it. So that math is not mathing, the logic is just not logicking. So they can't come out and say that you give it to them because you didn't, maybe you didn't sleep with this masculine, or maybe you were protected when you had any type of interaction with this person, so you don't have it. It's like also something I'm hearing is that people have been working really hard behind the scenes to cause you some type of mental instability. Is that people want you to be seen in a light that's just not fitting. They want you to appear as someone that is mentally unstable, but you're showing up here as the strength card, which means you're someone extremely balanced. You've learned how to tame the beast within. Now, let's say for example, I haven't always been able to tame my inner beast. Like I'm a bit of a wild card. Like I'm a queen of cups with a sword. So if I ignore your BS for a while and you just keep pushing it, eventually I'm going to spaz out on you, but it takes a while for me to get there. And that is something I've had to learn to put under control, because it's just like you see people and then you kind of know why they behave the way you do. Like for me, when I see you, I already know like what I need to know about you. I'm not going to say anything because it's not my place to be judging people. But I will give you space to heal, space to, improve yourself, work on yourself, because we are all on a journey. We are the journey ourselves. So I will give you space and time to work on yourself. But if you keep trying me, yeah, I don't mind pulling out my source, right? And that's how life is. But people have been trying to paint you in a light that's just not fitting, paint you as someone just imbalanced. Someone may have said that you had some type of mental illness as well. I've had people say this as well about me. That's why I'm mentioning that. I've had people say, oh, she's not mentally stable, she's retarded, and things like that. I'm like, Heifer, you know my IQ. Like I could dust you in any topic you bring up, but let's leave that there. Anyways, you're still showing up as someone that is well mannered, well balanced. You're not out here passing eyes. You can see the strength followed by the hermit. You're someone that's very wise and intuitive. You tend to keep to yourself a lot. But spirit may be changing this. You may end up being in like the public eye or just being really successful. People are going to know you very well and things like that. You're someone that people can go to for advice. And maybe sometimes people don't realize that, or they realize it, but they feel uncomfortable talking to you because these may be like people that are older than you and should know better. But you can't judge people because of their age. It's because of the experiences that each and every one of us have that qualifies us to be guides and things like that. So it doesn't matter if you have someone that's in their 60s and you are in your 30s, like myself. If you can give them advice, I don't see the big deal about them asking you for advice, right? Because we've all had different experiences. I've came across a majority of the people I've came across do not have the level of experience and maturity that I have had, and that's not because I'm better than them. It's just because of the experiences I've had in life. Like I've lived through things that I probably should not have made it out of. Like if I had not kept going in life, I probably should not be here today. Let's put it that way, right? So because of all those experiences that I've had, I have a lot to teach people, and I myself have a lot to learn from other people because I've seen a specific perspective on life, and other people have different perspectives on life, right? So we all have something to learn from other people, but there are people within this group that have this mindset that, oh, she's young, she doesn't know anything. Why would I even ask her for advice? She's not wise enough to do this. She's too young to do this. All she is pretty, and I've seen the Queen of Wands out here. You know, when people see the Queen of Wands, they tend to think, oh, she's just beautiful. That's it. There's nothing to her but her beauty. She probably uses her beauty to get this and to get that. And like for me, I choose to play down my beauty. I don't like people to comment too much. You're pretty, you're that, because I know that the moment I start bringing attention to that, it's going to overshadow every other beautiful aspect I have about myself. My main priority is my mental, right? Do you see my mental? Do you understand my mental? Can I have a stimulating conversation with you? If I cannot have a stimulating conversation with you, you're not part of my soul tribe, because beauty is so superficial, right? I'm gonna get old one day and get wrinkly and shrivel and things like that. Are you still going to be there for me to like have a conversation with you? It's what I care about. I don't care about my beauty. Like I take care of myself, but I don't bring attention to my beauty. Like I try to keep every attention away from that. So when like men say, "Oh, you're so," thank you, keep it over there. Like I don't even say thank you sometimes. It is not to be like rude. I just don't want any attention brought to how I look, because there's more to me than how I look, right? So that's why I behave that way. But people may have been in this group acting like you are someone superficial, pretending like there was nothing to you. You're not someone that thinks in depth. You're just service level, right? And you're not worth being invested in. You're not worth being committed to. People may have treated you this way in the past, but people are finding out that you are more complicated than that. It's that you are a powerhouse. You're not just beautiful. You are someone intelligent. You stand up for yourself. You are like a warrior, right? You're not going to roll over and let anyone just do anything to you, because that's not how life is supposed to be. And also with me, like when you meet me, you'll meet me in a Queen of Cups energy, because that's just who I am. That's the energy I choose to reside in. So when you meet me, I'll be nice to you. I'm not gonna say nice. I'm kind. I'm not nice. I don't want to lie to you all. I'm not nice. I'm kind. So that means what I'm doing for you is from the kindness of my heart. I'm not feeling like I'm forced to do it for you. I'm doing it because I want to. So when you meet me, I'm kind, I'm loving, I'm gentle with you. You know, I'm understanding and things like that. But if I start seeing funny things about you, then I have no problems with pulling out my source. I have both masculine and feminine energy master within myself. So when I switch up on you, you may think that something is wrong with me, but it's not. It's just because I've seen what I need to see about you, right? Anyways, whatever collaboration was going on with these people is coming to an end. My battery is about to die. So let me hurry up and end this reading for you all. Thank you for joining. Let's see what else we need to hear. I'm going to pull maybe 2 more cards and see how this story ends or it progresses. I'll try to post another video tonight just so we can get an update, because I feel like my readings have kind of been repetitive with the same group of karmics just coming out about karma being brought to them, balance being brought to your life, something about an inheritance and things like that. It's just a lot of interferences. It's just like the same story just keep coming out about the same group of people. The same Ace of Pentacles keeps coming out. So this has to do with an offer. And this is an offer from the Most High that people have been trying to block you from receiving. And people don't realize the very act of them blocking you from receiving this opportunity, this blessing, is blocking a lot of blessings for themselves. It's that people are being selfish to block you from what belongs to you, but they don't realize, in a sense, they're blocking themselves as well, right? So let's say, for example, you are someone who's a healer and you have a very specific gift that's supposed to heal people, and you know how to utilize that, right? And even though you are a healer, maybe you don't have your finances in place, you're not as abundant, right? And you're supposed to be receiving this abundance so that you can have everything you need to prosper in life, so that you can make the change that you need to in other people's lives. Well, this karmic group coming together to block you from receiving this, the effect is going to have on them is that a lot of them need healing in some way, shape, or form, and you are the one that can heal them. So by them blocking you, they're blocking their own healing, right? That's how the Most High works. And by the time these people come to a realization about this reality, it's going to be too late, because when you get to where you're supposed to be, they're going to be reaching out to you for help. And it could be for healing and things like that. But are you really going to want to help people heal that were causing you a lot of loss and things like that, interfering with your forward movement, trying to silence you and things like that, all out of greed, hatred, jealousy, and things like that? And when we choose to reside in those types of energy, that just means that we have a lot of healing to do, right? Because there's really nothing you should ever envy anyone for, okay? Not for their beauty, not for their resources, not for anything. That's a very childish and immature energy to reside in. And when we do, that just means that we have a lot of healing to do on our end, but we're refusing to. So because we're refusing to, then we may take time to start projecting onto other people, because we want them to be lower than what they really are, right? It's like trying to minimize an Empress energy to like a page of cups or something, and that's not how that works. And I mentioned something about manipulation. Yeah, there's been a lot of manipulation going on behind the scenes. People just want some type of confusion to keep going on, to block you from receiving this opportunity. Not only are they confusing people, causing chaos for other people, they now want to come in to confuse you about your own blessing. It's like they want to come in and say, "Are you sure you want that? Like, it's such a big responsibility. Are you sure you want to take that on? Because it's going to be really stressful, and it could end up raising your blood pressure. You have anxiety issues and things like that. That's going to really mess with your anxiety." I hear someone saying, "Honey, you've never done this before, so maybe we can work with you and guide you through how to do it. Maybe you can just play behind the scenes and we can do the work in the front." No, absolutely not. Do not take that offer from them. If this has to do with like a business or something, form your own team, fire the old employees, and form your own team. Whatever this is, I don't know the specifics about this, but what I'm telling you is, if there are old employees in a company and that company was gifted to you, fire every single one of the ones in management and build your own team from scratch. Those are all manipulators. There's nowhere in life where, or in creation, where darkness and evil happily coexist next to each other. It does not happen. It will never happen. Just like there's nowhere in creation where evil will ever overcome good. It's an illusion that dark workers have, that they are going to win or overcome with light workers. Everything there is in existence comes from the light. Let's say that again. So hopefully you all can hear it from the back. Everything in existence comes from the light. So that means you're the dark person. You came from the light. But there's something that's imbalanced that needs to be fixed. There's a karmic lesson that you need to learn in order for you to return to what you were initially, right? So there's nowhere. If you ever were to get to the ends of time, if there is the ends of time, oh no, that's not me in the painting. I'm gonna explain about this painting. So I have a 13-year. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I have a 13-year-old. I have a 13-year-old artist that lives with me, and she paints everything that I have. I just tell her what I want and she paints it for me. So that's not me in the painting. That is just a beautiful art picture that my daughter painted for me. So I put it on my set. My room is like, not my room, my whole living space is filled like artwork from my child. So I don't really need to buy like artwork and things like that, which I'm so grateful for. I just make sure she has like the supplies to paint what she wants to, and I hang it up. So my 13-year-old painted this for me, and she's self-taught. She didn't go to school or anything to learn how to paint. So I'm very proud of her, very, very proud of her. That's like my sweetheart. That's like my best friend. Anyway, so there's nowhere in time. If you were to go to the ends of time, I can't believe I remember where I was. That's like, oh my gosh. My attention span is worse than like a toddler. So the fact that I remember where I was, I feel like I should get a treat for that. But there's nowhere in time where you can go and darkness overcomes light. This is something that has been destiny put in place where light overcomes darkness always, right? It's something that's set in stone to happen. So all of the efforts that negative Betty's put into place is just entertainment, and it's for their own growth as well, and they don't just realize it. See, we have the Empress and the Ace of Cups out here. Your abundance is ensured. You're someone that's about to be extremely prosperous, right? You have a very new beginning in love, in friendship, in career, family, empire. Everything is ensured for you. So I'm going to leave it at that. I will see you all in my next read. Thank you for watching. Stay blessed and goodbye for now.